Hello cozy friends, welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing The Sims 2, and if you haven't seen it before, The Sims 2, when it originally came out, it came out with a Prima guide, and it was basically a guide that it had so much in it. I'll put up a little thing of it here. It had how to play the game, like it goes into a lot of detail of what to do and how to play, and each of the base game neighborhoods had a play order. So we're in Pleasant View right now, and the play order is starting with Don Lothario, then the Goth family, the Calientes, the Brogue family, the Dreamer family, and the Pleasant family. And I wanted to do that today with you all. And just kind of... Sorry, the music is really loud for me. I'm going to turn that down. And the Pleasant family is... Or the... Pleasant View is one of my favorite neighborhoods, probably all-time Sims, all of the Sims. I grew up playing The Sims 2. I had the physical Prima guide. I had all the physical discs, games in a drawer under my bed, and I would play for hours growing up, like until... Stayed up way too late playing this game, but one of my all-time favorite families is the Brogue family. If you haven't seen, I made the Brogue family and their house in The Sims 4, so I love them, and I'm kind of doing my forever save file for The Sims 4 based off of The Sims 2, so yeah, let's just... jump right in. We got Don Lothario in all his glory, and his little information says, who is Don Lothario? Is his engagement to Cassandra Goth genuine? And what about the rumor that her mother, Bella, was last seen scaling the deck of his condo? So we'll jump in. All the Sims 2 townies have memories, which is really fun to see. But since we're starting a new save, we will have just a little tutorial going on. I don't really need that. I don't really need game tips, but we'll have little story interactions or things to follow, I guess. I don't know what they're called, but when you join Don's household, it says Don's romantic life is really humming along. Maybe now's the time to put the moves on Nina Caliente. Pick up the phone to invite her over. The playing in the recommended play order prompts you different little things to do, kind of as like an introduction into the game. So that's why it is done this way as the recommended play order, because it goes from like easy to more difficult, and each household shows you like a new part of the game, I guess you could say. So like Dawn's is like love and scandal, being messy, and then the Goth family, you'll see as we go. It's a lot, but okay, let's call Sim. I've installed some custom who am I supposed to call? Nina. As you can see, he has a lot of love interests. Call Nina, invite over. As I was saying, I've installed some custom defaults. So I have custom skin in and custom eyes. And I also have some hairs as well that I've installed, but nothing else more than that. Alright, she is on her way. Let's go use the restroom quick. Oh, and he wants to woohoo with 3 Sims, so I'm gonna lock that in. He wants to woohoo with Nina, well, and Dina, but Nina's on her way over. Alright, there she is. Let's go greet her. Don wants to win Nina over, and it looks like she's slowly succumbing to his wily charms. Maybe now's the time to suggest a romantic soak in the hot tub. That was quite a greeting, Don. Alright, they're making out. Alright, I'm gonna have him get in the hot tub, and then he will ask her to join. Look at her, just coming in and cleaning up his mess of a house. Thanks, doll. Okay, he's in the hot tub. So now we should be able to invite her in. Ask... No. No. Ask to join. There it is. She said, alright, here I come. There's going to be a very obnoxious cutscene, so get ready for that. It's a bit jarring if you've never played this game before. The cutscenes can be a bit much. Alright, she's in. Let's cuddle. We'll do a little tender kiss. Aw, so romantic. Alright, let's get to business. Yep, so that's that. Save that for him. Alright, and I think we also have to call the maid. It didn't tell me that, but service. Well, say goodbye. Say goodbye to Nina. Thank you for that. You're a real treat. A lot of people do like Nina and Dawn together, which, I mean, I can see. But my favorite pairing would be Dawn and Kaylin Langarak, which is the maid. She is a little spicy, but she's got a little something going on with more than one person as well, just like Dawn. But I don't know. I also like her with someone else. I don't like him with Cassandra at all, but that's what the game wants us to do, so yes. So we will, you know, do what the game wants, I suppose. Alright, looks like Kaylin's here. She's gonna come clean up a little bit. Dawn, you are so gross. Alright, there is Miss Kaylin in all her glory. Bro's just munching. This isn't necessarily part of the, like, what you have to do for the Prima guide. I don't think. It says that you're supposed to have the maid come over first just to, like, clean. So she's gonna leave, and then you invite over Dina. Or, yeah, Dina. So then we can woohoo her. I also do like the idea of doing like a rotational gameplay with all of the Sims. Kind of like I've seen a Cotton Sock do it. Her game is amazing, her Sims 2 game, but she does rotational gameplay for Pleasant View, and she goes like years and years into the game. Like everyone has kids, or kids are having kids. Like it's crazy, but I've thought about doing something like that for the channel. Mine just won't be as like CC heavy as hers is, just because it just won't be. But I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking. I don't know what that said, if she was coming over. Not Dawn talking to Lilith. Bro, stop being a creep. I don't know if she was coming over. I'm gonna call her again because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, she must be here. We'll go greet her. He wants to make out with someone. They're not like quite at that level yet, but that's the point, is to get them there. Make out. There we go. Alright. And then we're gonna take it to the bed. Oh, he doesn't want a bed woohoo, but we'll do it anyways. He did want to. Go, dude, go away. Come on, my guy. Where is she? Dina? Oh, no. Ask Dina to join. Get up here, girl. I don't understand why it says, like, crush and love. Like, shouldn't crush just turn into love, and then love turns into engagement? But, like, you know? Like, that just makes more sense. Because then it would be, like, love and engagement instead of crush and engagement. I don't know. Alright, let's woohoo her. We're gonna get another cutscene. Be prepared.
Yeah!
It's so funny. Growing up, I would be so afraid of my mom walking in when that would happen. Bro wants to woohoo with 5 people. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I almost said 5. No, not Lilith. Well, you got 4 out of the 5. Oh my god. Alright, that ends Dawn's little intro. Alright, Goth family next. So the Goths in The Sims 2 are interesting because Bella's not here. It says, Cassandra is ready to start a family of her own, but can she tame the town Casanova? And can Mortimer bounce back after the disappearance of his wife Bella? Stay tuned. Next time on Pleasant View. It's definitely giving soap opera. The Sims 2 is such a soap opera, it's not even funny. Okay. Cassandra is smitten with Dawn and wants to get hitched. Perhaps an affectionate gesture will put the relationship on strong footing. We'll give him a little kiss. Mm-hmm. Ooh, fireworks. That was quite a kiss. That was quite a kiss. Cassandra better strike while the iron is hot and get married. Click on the wedding arch to get the ceremony started. Said, yep, that's it. That kiss alone, that's all it took. We're not even inviting people. We're just jumping in. Oh, you're just watching from all the way over there? Okay, cutscene. Cassie said, my man. That's my man. Girl. There's nothing to brag about, sweetheart. Another thing with... I mean, I could have invited, like, a bunch of people over, I guess. But, I'm sorry, sir. What is this? Flirt with Nina? Mortimer. Sir! I've never seen him have a want to flirt with Nina before. I didn't even buy a wedding cake or anything. Whatever. It is what it is, okay? Also, Cassie's best friends are Darren Dreamer and Mary Sue Pleasant, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because her lifespan, she's an adult, like newly an adult, and so is Dawn, but I'm pretty sure Mary Sue Pleasant is like way into her adulthood. But in The Sims 4, Cassie's a teenager and Dawn's a young adult. So in my head, Dawn's like way older than her, and she just turned an adult and like got into a relationship with Dawn because he's a creep. Like, he just was like, alright, I'll go after her because she has money. Like, I don't know. But he was already, like, he already had a thing with, like, Nina and Dina and Kaylin. You know? That's how it goes in my head. That's kind of how I want to play it out in, that's kind of how he just keeps clapping. That's kind of how I want to play it out in The Sims 4, like in my forever save file, anyways. But we'll see. Little Alexander wants to get an A+. There is memories of Mortimer reached the top of the science career, and then he retired recently, and the memories are some of my favorite parts of this game. Like, I would look at everyone's memories, dissect them, because there's so much to it, to like the memory system. He snuck out with Bella, grew up, got a job. He got like 1 million promotions, got engaged, more promotions, got married, engaged, woohoo, got a big bonus. Cassandra was born. more money, promotions, grew up well. There was a fire. Cassandra grew up well. Then Alexander was born. Bunch of milestones. Cassandra grew up well again, so she was a teenager. And then Alexander was still a toddler. Bella got abducted by aliens. See, so they know she was abducted, but like, she just never came back. Like, that literally makes no sense. And Alexander grew up. He got more money, more promotions. And then Cassandra grew up again. Yeah, so she grew up and then literally met Dawn. Like, let's look at her memories. Where is it? Grew up well, right there. Grew up well. That was when she was a teenager. When she was a teenager, Bella got abducted. Then she turned into an adult, got a job, had first kiss with Dawn. Like, literally right away. Got 2 promotions, fell in love with Dawn, got engaged. Bam. Like, girl. She's also a scientist, and that's what Mortimer was a scientist. I don't know what Bella was. I don't think Bella had a job. Cassie wants to have a baby. I locked that in right away. Their situation is basically done. I'm going to have them go try for a baby. And, oh, we need to upgrade her bed. I feel like she would have this bed. Let's do that. It matches the room. Looks kind of weird, but I kind of like the bed facing this way. So we're going to do that. Put this lamp over there. Okay. There's Cassie and Dawn's room. Go relax. Go relax. Alexander's bio is funny. It says, as a child of older parents, Alexander often wonders if he missed out on anything. His hobbies include optometry and number theory. Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean optometry? Like, okay. Alright, try for baby. I don't think we'll get the cutscene because we got it already. I might be wrong. Nope. So I think the cutscene happens. There's the magical jingle. That means she's pregnant. So the cutscene happens, I think, in every household just automatically. But, alright, we're going to head to the neighborhood. Save. Move on to the next. Now we get to do the Caliente family. Miss Nina and Dina. Was it coincidence that the Caliente sisters arrived on the eve of Bella's disappearance? And is their interest in Mortimer physical or fiscal? Girl, why you gotta look right at me? There's Mortimer. Dina Caliente is digging for gold, and she wants to lay a claim to Mortimer. Don't wait for him to make the big move. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. There he is. Go greet him. She wants to marry a rich sim, kiss Mortimer. We will lock in marry a rich sim. So it says in the... Look at him, sweet little old man. It says in the Prima guide that they get engaged and get married, and then Nina wants to move out right away, and Dina has Mortimer move in with her. Mortimer and like you could have just Mortimer move in with her, or you can have his whole family move in with her. But to me, that never made sense. Like, I always made Dina move out, and left Nina the house, because to me that just makes more sense. Let's do a little make out. Not him goosing her. Oh my god. Bro, I said make out. Hello? Thank you. Alright. She's gonna propose engagement in her swimwear.
Oh my god! Oh, Malita! Oh, Solaya! Oh, Malana!
Dina is like that. She's like that 2000s girl. Like, she was like that it girl. She's got the smoky eye, the concealer lip, tan skin, blonde hair. Like, girl. Okay. I see you. I see you, Dina. Did I call her Nina? Whatever. I always get them confused, their names. I always call Nina Dina and Dina Nina. Whatever. Dina. What did we do? Got engaged. Proposed marriage. Nope. Cancel that. I need him to propose marriage. I need him to propose marriage to Dina so she can move out. If you don't know, Nina and Dina are part alien. They have an alien relative. Their dad is part alien. So, yeah. Their dad had two dads. Nestor Caliente got pregnant by technician 7 and had Flamenco Caliente. And then he got married to Nagat Caliente. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but why does oh. And then they had Nina and Dina. So Nina and Dina are part alien. I'm going to leave the Caliente house for now. Go back to the recommended play order. Keep doing that. And then I think I will have Mortimer marry Dina maybe at the end or something of this. I don't know. Let's move on to, we have the Broke family, the Dreamers, and then the Pleasant. So Broke, Dreamer, Pleasant. Let's jump into the Broke family. They are my favorite. I could spend forever playing with them. I'm just trying to do a quick introduction for each family. Alright. Bowbrook is growing fast, and Brandy wants to teach him all the skills he needs to stay out of trouble. Click on Bow to teach him to walk and fulfill wants for both Sims. Brandy is my favorite. She's so pretty. Her chaotic, broke life. Dustin is in a relationship with Angela Pleasant. Yay! Taught him to walk. Can we teach him to talk too? I don't know if that started, but nope. Let's actually potty train him. Oh, Dustin is off to school. Their situation lore is crazy if you don't know. Pool in the backyard. Skip broke, which was Brandy's husband, had died in a mysterious drowning accident. There's pictures of him in the pool with a ladder, and then when he died, there's no ladder, so what happened? Who knows? But, Brandy recently quit her job. I think she was depressed because she had a job, got married to Skip, got a promotion, had Dustin, potty trained Dustin. Dustin grew up well, so he was a kid, and then Skip died while Brandy was pregnant. Dustin grew up badly. She had Beau. Now he's a toddler. And then she quit her job after she had Beau because she had to stay home with him. Oh, we also got some yummy pizza over here. Yum. Pizza in The Sims 2 is like, it just needs a little more cheese, but it's like floppy, like Ninja Turtle pizza. Let's get Beau a bottle. I think Brandy got the idea when Michael died to maybe do something to Skip because she's friends, well, not like friends, but she's acquaintances with Dina and Nina, and she saw maybe that Dina got an inheritance, and maybe Brandy was like, ooh, what if I could get an inheritance? I don't know, seems suspicious. Do we think Brandy killed her husband? Did you drink that? Drink the bottle. I don't know if he did. Look at him. Go play with your toys. He grows up in 2 days. The girl is getting it. Dance. Don't look at me. We're gonna potty train him. Wait, I want to see. Can we get the? I love getting this thing for them because it helps them. But I'm gonna do the money tree because Brandy needs it. Money tree in the bathroom. Go water it. Harvest some simoleons. Brandy's that girl that would do anything to have money, I feel like. Whatever she needed to do. Alright, we're gonna potty train Bo again. Trying to get them skills up for him. Teach him all the things. Alright. He's getting tired, so we're gonna put him in his crib. Clean up a little bit. Send Brandy to the bath. Oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Dustin has the day off. He brought Angela home. He has a bad grade, doesn't he? Yep. She said hi to Angela before yelling at him. She said, "Are you kidding me? Do your homework. Go finish your bath, Brandy." Oh, wait. Actually... you can go to sleep. Go use the bathroom. Then do your homework. Have Dustin do his homework and then probably make out with Angela because that's what he wants. What's this? Earn 100 simoleons. Get in a private school. Go to college. You have to get some better grades. His criminal career doesn't make sense to me because he is a wealthy sim. Lifetime want is to earn $100,000. Like, he wants a good job. I think I'll have him quit his criminal career. We can do like another side job, but it just never made sense to me. Like, why was he a criminal? His bio says Dustin's rebellious nature gets him into trouble, but deep down he wishes people would tell him what to do. So, I feel like he's trying. He's struggling, you know, because his dad died, but he's trying. Brandy's taking a little nap. Did Dustin go to the bathroom? Yeah, he did. I'm gonna have Brandy wake up. Nope. Take a bath. Use the bathroom. He's not quite done with his homework yet, but I'm gonna go have him watch some TV, get his fun up. Oh. And big reveal, Brandy's pregnant. Dustin, come and have your first kiss with your girlfriend. They're in love now. Aww, so cute. Do a little makeout. Oh, his want went away. I'm gonna lock in for him to go to college. Oh, Dirk's here. What up, homie? They're not even friends. I feel like they would be friends. Alright, go do your homework. Grab another piece. And then potty train Bo. Okay, and then we have to age him up, but we have to get him to, we have to finish having him go to the bathroom. get a bottle for him. Have Brandy get him a bottle, and then she needs to go back to sleep. Grab a slice, eat that, and then potty train Bo. Hopefully he'll eat, or hopefully he'll finish. He's close. Dustin, want to sneak out tonight? Yeah. Cool, I'll pick you up at 1 a.m. Alright, sick. Gonna potty train Bo one more time. He's so close to learning. Alright, we're gonna have Dustin wake up. He is going to take a bath. And then Angela should be on her way. Any minute. There she is. Honestly, she pulls up in this like fancy car, like rich girl vibes, but they don't even have it at their house. How does that make sense, game? There they go. Oh, someone is not happy. Let's go get a bottle for him. Clean that up. Alright, and then empty that, and then we should be able to potty train him again. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is the last time. Nope, not yet. Clean that up and go have some cereal. It is almost 4 a.m. Where are you at, Dustin? Oh. Bro gets dropped off by the cop car. She can't lecture him. Nope, guess not. Go get your cereal. Mm-hmm. I want to know what they were doing. What were they doing sneaking out that Justin gets brought home in a cop car? That's the real question here. Now we can buy a cake. And age him up. Having a little birthday party. Alright, there he goes. Alright, have some cake. Dustin, go to sleep. Oh, Brandy's in her second trimester or third trimester. I don't know how it works. I think she gets one more bump or no. Don't remember. Go to the bathroom, go to sleep for a bit. Bo is all grown up, and last thing we want to do is get a bed for him. I think we'll put it there for now. Actually, we'll put the bookshelf out there. We'll put the radio out there. Game system. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Why is he running everywhere? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we had to do. Brandy will be having her baby soon. The Dreamers. Darren is pursuing his dream of being an artist, while his son Dirk hits the books. And Darren may have found his muse, but will his creativity be enough to win Cassandra's affection? Darren has a thing for Cassandra, but she just got married, so Darren and Cassandra are a much better match than her with Dawn. Okay, so we have to, they have a bunch of bills. They have a bunch of bills, and we have to paint. Dirk is also in a relationship with Lilith, which is funny. He's not attracted to Angela. Like, why? They're literally twins. Like, what do you mean? No, not a shower. Go use the bathroom. He wants to get a job and get into private school, which I'm sure he can get into private school. He's also a fortune sim like Dustin. Like fortune aspiration like Dustin. What are his grades? A-. Oh, he's got to go to school right away. There he goes. So we can try to get him into private school because I feel like that tracks for him. Now we just gotta focus on Darren making some paintings and selling them. We could honestly, we could just open this computer and sell it, which I'll probably do because why not? He's got like stacks of bills everywhere. Can I just do pay all bills? Don't know if we can afford it, but we'll see. Yep. Alright. That's pretty much all you have to do for... I kind of cheated doing it, but that's kind of all you have to do for the Dreamers is make a bunch of paintings and sell them so they have some money. It's hard to recognize Dirk behind all the makeup and costuming, but Dirk shines as the prince in his school play Cinderella. Proud family and friends send congratulatory cards, netting Dirk $215. Take a bow. Oh, that's so cool. I love that for him. Oh, we still have to do still haven't found your artistic voice. Try painting a still life or portrait of a family member to add personal touch to your artwork. So we still have to do one other painting. Do the sunflowers. Let him finish that, and then I think once he finishes that, then it's good. Darren finished his painting, so we can sell that. Pay all bills. See, our bills normally aren't that much. They're only $160, but because we had so much piled up, it was a lot. All right, we're going to leave the Dreamers here. Now we get to do the Pleasant family. On the surface, Daniel and Mary Sue Pleasant seem to have the perfect life, but is their love a flimsy facade, and can Angela and Lilith make the right choices when it comes to love? Who says good help is hard to find? Daniel has his eye on the maid and wants a little romance, but will his decision threaten family unity? So Daniel and Kaylin Landgraf are an item. Mary Sue trying to get that guy. Angela and Lilith always fighting. Their house is literally a mess. They both want to go to college though. Mary Sue is a fortune aspiration. Daniel is romance. So he is all about cheating. But he's only with, oh my god, these two fighting. He's only with Kaylin. And his sister, Jennifer, and Jennifer Burb is married to John Burb, and they have Lucy Burb. They're in the family bin in the neighborhood, but I usually always move them in because I like playing with them. And Mary Sue's parents are also in the family bin. They're the oldies. They adopted Mary Sue. So, yeah, Daniel, Jennifer, they're Pleasant family. That's their little background. Mary Sue is going to work. The girls are off to school. Daniel has the day off. He is in the athlete career. Mary Sue is in the politic career. This family has a maid and their house isn't even dirty. Like, Mary Sue, if that doesn't say something about your family, like, why is the maid always showing up? She literally walks in. Now that I'm done with work, would you like to hang out? Like, you weren't even working, but sure. Let's go relax on the bed right away. The controller has a stack of paperwork on his desk that Mary Sue has been asked to read through and assign priority levels to the tasks. About halfway through the stack, she finds some speeches that the controller has been asked to edit. Mary Sue has an okay eye for syntax, and she knows how busy the controller is, so she could try editing them herself or scan the speeches into her word processor and run the grammar check on them. So one option, she gets a demotion. The other option, she gets fired. I don't know which is which. So I'm going to say we're going to run the grammar check. Mary Sue scans the documents, plugs them into her word processor, and lets the built-in grammar check do its thing. Upon completion, she sends the documents off to the controller without even double-checking, trusting in the wisdom of Microscotch's grammar check. Apparently, the controller, trusting in Mary Sue, sent the speeches off without reviewing them either, because a few hours later, the controller gets an irate phone call from someone at the legislator's office. It seems as though the grammar check somehow managed to replace the entire contents of one of the speeches with the first two acts of Titus Andronicus. And as inexplicable as it may be, Mary Sue is fired for her mistake. I picked the wrong one. Oops. It's alright though, we can just get her a job again. She's gonna lose her mind over here though for a minute. There he is, doctor. She's having a mental break. It's fine though. She fears Daniel cheating, so she's not gonna be very happy. We'll let her feel a little better there. You can't see him if you click on anyone else. Alright. Here we go. And she, not her literally begging for money on the street. And then her husband cheats on her. There she goes again. She doesn't even get to have a reaction because her mental state is... Cassandra said it, a cuckoo. She's literally... I feel so bad for her. She didn't even get to go have a reaction. Why is bro in a bad... Oh, because he got caught cheating? He's literally romancing a mop. This family is insane. We're gonna go break up with him. Everyone's crying now. Because their parents just got divorced. There he goes, all sad. Bye, Daniel. You're going to the family bin. Now it's just Mary Sue and the girls. We have to get her a job right away. She wants to get into the law career, which I'm gonna do for her. Okay, I'm going to wrap up this part. And I think I want to start doing a rotational gameplay with all of the families, and then I'll also include the burbs and the oldies. I think that will be a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you haven't played The Sims 2, give it a try if you love The Sims, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!